Hello, my name is Diamond. Welcome to Desires of Diamond. Round of applause. Yay! Okay, so today I am back, biggity back with another video. I'm just going to be providing 5 tips on how you can retain some length. So number 1, I definitely just wanted to mention genetics, and I don't want to downplay that. I also want to give a disclaimer because I'm not about being fake. So I just wanted you all to know that I feel like just genetically my hair has been able to prosper. When I was a kid, I had long hair. It was basically that I will try to insert some pictures if I figure out how to do it, but if not, y'all just gonna have to take my word or look up my Instagram page or something. It was basically that way all the way until high school. But in high school, in middle school, I got a texturizer, and then the effects of it I saw in high school. So my hair actually like all the way up to there in high school, and I would try to insert a picture. And so from that point on is when I feel like I have the right to speak on this, right? Because before then I wasn't even taking care of my own hair, my mother was. So I just wanted to give that disclaimer and also say that I've experienced both sides of it, having unhealthy hair and having healthy hair, so that's why I feel qualified to speak on this. But yeah, genetics definitely have an effect on hair growth, how long the hair will grow, how quickly it grows, so I don't want to discredit that. So that's number 1, just to get that out the way. You know, I have to bring my science into every video. That's what I do. It's what I do. Okay, so number 1 wasn't really a tip, but it was important, okay? And so I'm counting it in, all right? So tip number 2 is moisture. So you definitely want to keep your hair moisturized. So a lot of people like to use the lock method, which is basically where after you shampoo and you condition your hair, you're going to want to make sure that you put a leave-in. So you're going to put a leave-in conditioner in. You're going to put an oil in. I typically like to use olive oil. And then you're going to put a cream in your hair. I haven't actually found a cream that I really like, but oh wait, actually I take that back. One that I really like is the 14-in-1 Hawaiian Silky. And I think I didn't mention my leave-in that I put in. That's because I don't really have a specific leave-in I put in. Anything really works for me. So a lot of people like to use that method. But nevertheless, you're going to want to make sure that you moisturize your hair. Another thing I would say, grease your scalp. I grease my scalp still. I mean, I feel like that worked when we were kids, and it works for me as an adult. So definitely you can grease your scalp with, I like to use Sulfur 8, and I also like to use Blue Magic. I use the coconut. Yes, I use the coconut grease. So do that, okay? Do that. So the third thing I wanted to mention was protective styling. When I was transitioning, I would always put in curly sew-ins into my head. And so I would have only the top part of my hair out really, and I wouldn't need to straighten it or anything. Because again, it was curly extensions, and so I didn't need to do anything much to like blend it in. And it looked really good, and if I can insert some pictures, I will, if I don't get too lazy. Sorry. So yes, definitely you can do that. I used to do Sinhalese twists / Marley twists all the time, and those were just super easy to work with. So I still like to do those styles even as a natural to just protect my hair sometimes. You can do wigs, you can do weaves, you can do braids, you can do twists. I mean, what can't you do is the question. No, I'm waiting. I really want to hear what you, oh, crickets, right, because there's nothing you cannot do, and that's on what? That's on healthy hair. Okay, so number 4 is going to be less tension. Please stop getting hairstyles that are literally ripping your edges out. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want health. We don't want hurt, because it hurts. It does. And you can get what's called tension alopecia, and we don't want that. Okay, so if you get braids, if you get twists, if you get anything, don't allow those people or yourself to rip your hair out by the root. Don't do it. You want braids and twists that are more loose. Sure, the style won't last as long, but your hair will thank you for it, and that is a promise. Okay, so less tension on the hair, please. I beg of thee. Your hair follicles will thank you. And lastly, for this video, number 5 is gonna be patience. Your hair will grow. Your hair will grow. It'll grow. Might be slow, but it'll grow. Or it might be fast, and it'll last. And jazz, pizzazz, I have no idea why I do that. I have no idea. I'm corny. But patience, okay? Your hair is gonna do what it's gonna do, boo. So just be patient. If you follow those tips, then you should honestly be fine. And the hair grows. It's just the retaining length part that we usually have problems with. But like I said, along with those tips and everything, you should be perfectly fine. I haven't used any supplements for my hair, no vitamins, which nothing's wrong with that, but I'm just saying. And it grew relatively quickly. Like I said, don't forget about genetics, but still, having experienced both sides of having unhealthy hair, even with the genetics I have, right? And then having healthy hair, I can genuinely say, like, with these tips, I feel like they will help at least one person. So if you do this, then you should be a-okay. And if you're not, then don't come for me. Okay, because I'm just sharing what worked for me. But I hope that it works for you too. Okay, well, that about does it for this video. Well, as always, remember to love yourself, to
like.
That's not what I say. So as always, remember to love yourself, to
give yourself grace,
and to stay positive, because you know you're going to accomplish your goals. All right, y'all. I will see you later. Okay, so put your hand like this, and we're gonna go out together, okay? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Ooh.